الدراري ديال الهاكين ولا اللي باغيين يدخلوا للهاكين، هذه وحده من البلايص اللي خصك تشيكيهم. كيقولوا لها BugCrowd، كتسجل وتدخل ولا لقيتي شي فايف شي سيستم. الباونتي كاينين بزاف د الباونتيز عندهم، اي واحد يمكن له يتسجل فابور. Hey, good. What are you doing guys here?
We are doing crowdsourced application and penetration security testing.
Crowdsourced.
Yeah,
okay.
so basically we're like Uber and Lyft,
okay,
but for testing purposes. So all of our hackers are all self-employed, contracted, and skilled employees of themselves.
Oh, cool. So you outsource the work.
Yes, but what we do is provide the platform to track the trends, monitor current trends of the application itself historically, and we help prioritize critical, note things like that. And our main delivery would be our bug bounty program.
What's that?
Our bug bounty program. So the higher the criticality, and it's agreed by both parties, including us, that a particular vulnerability is a priority one, there will be a certain payout. And the customer chooses what that payout will be. So if you look on our website, all our active bounty programs, they range, from 2,000 to 7,000 and higher.
Wow.
Yeah. So
for small bugs.
Yeah.
But the big ones are like high pay.
Yeah, there's high ones.
Yeah.
But at that point, when the company is so confident that they can say, if you find something on our application, we'll pay you this. But it's because they've already gone through the security measures. They've already tested it. They're confident about it.
Okay.
So they're willing to take the risk. If you find something, it's worth paying out.
I see.
Yep.
So you're like just a platform, you outsource the work for other companies.
And
so you look
also,
for the companies that need security.
Yes, and then we find the hackers for it too. So what we call it is crowd matching. But what really is happening is we have an algorithm to track the efficiency, the efficacy of a hacker, and we also track their technology stack and what they're proficient in. Either it's mobile application testing, dynamic application testing, or static application testing. We're tracking that. So when a customer comes to us and says, I need this to be tested, we're going to find who's the best fit to do the job right and do it right the first time.
But anyone can apply for like the bounty.
Anyone can apply for a bounty. Anyone can be a hacker, but also we're watching them to see how their submissions go. If they're rated very high, then we're going to start inviting them to the big bounty programs because we know they can do the job.
Okay.
So we're not just going to put anybody on a program. You're not going to have brand new students who are just testing. We're bringing actual seasoned veterans to test these applications.
And like for new hackers that want to apply, where they can go to apply?
Oh, they would go to that's actually a great question. They can apply to BugCrowd, and it's really just submitting information. It's like fill up terms and conditions. The best way for a new hacker is through our vulnerability disclosure programs, our public ones. We have a page of customers that set up a vulnerability disclosure program, and that's where a lot of our new hackers start testing and also start leveling up so that eventually they can get invited into our private bug bounty programs.
Okay, so anyone can just log in and like file the form and
yes,
it gets accepted right away, like instant, or like you have to do some background check or something?
No, it's, for the VP, it's just registering,
just name, email, and that's
and agreeing to terms and conditions.
They just agree, like any other services.
I won't disclose what I find.
Okay.
So that's
and they can start working.
And they can start working.
So
we need all the help we can get.
Do you offer courses in your website?
Yeah,
things like that?
That's actually a great question. We do. We communicate very well. We have a very good connection to our hackers, and we also provide skill improvements to help.
So is it free, like courses?
Sign up, and there's courses that we give and things like that. Yeah, because it doesn't help us if we don't help our hackers get better. It doesn't help us. It doesn't help them. It doesn't help the customers.
So for newbies that just like they want to step into this field, like what do you suggest them to do?
Basic courses.
Basic courses. Do you offer that in your website?
Not as much as, say, a real hacking course, but we'll give resources because everything's on the internet too.
Yeah.
So we'll give resources to help hackers.
What do you suggest like newbies like to start with as like
I don't know if you've ever
pen
seen
test?
Pen Tester Lab.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
pen tester labs.
Yeah.
But they have to study like Python things like that,
Not too
or
much.
it's not too much
Not too
Python.
much.
Just pen testing, right?
Yeah, a lot of our testing is dynamic, so it's going to be on the front end.
Oh, the front
That's
end.
the majority is front end testing.
Us-
User experience testing.
Ah, I see.
So, you know, once you start being able to input a SQL injection and validating it, I mean, that's a vulnerability.
Just sequels, like yeah.
That's actually a lot of people start that way. They're
Okay.
like finding as many SQL injections as they can.
And a lot of bounties there too.
Yeah, there's still.
How about the sequel,
I mean,
right?
they're not as high as the really big ones.
Of course, but
you
they can
get a
start.
bunch,
Yeah.
If you get the volume, that's a lot of money.
But a lot of people compete about the same bounty, right? Yeah. So if you don't get it first, let's say you lose it.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. If it's already been reported and we know about it, then it's a duplicate.
So you have to study even the reports, how to report the case
No,
or
we
no?
make it easy.
You make it.
It's just a form. What kind of vulnerability is it? What's the attack vector? Do you have a proof of concept?
That's it. It's
have
like 3-5 questions, easy ones.
Do you have a video? Oh, you do? If you don't, okay, but you have a proof of concept anyway.
So how we can find you? Like, do you have any?
BugCrowd.com. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
scan you so you can get information.
Yeah, scan.
Is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
All right. You'll get an email from us. Just go on our website, go into the hacker site, and then you can see all the resources you can to get you started.
That's amazing. Anyone
Anyone
can do it.
Yeah, all you gotta do is want to do it.
Yeah. Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks for
have a nice
coming
day. Thank you. That was super cool. هاد الكومباني هذه واعرة، يعني إلا بغيتي تدخل تخدم كهاكر أسهل ما يكون هو أنك تدخل وتسجل مع هاد الكومباني هذه. لا بغى يدخل شي واحد عاد جديد تا هو يدخل، عندهم ما يدار، عندهم الكورسز، عندهم الباونتيز، عندهم أي حاجة.